Okay, we're back. Billions, episode 2, series 3, episode 2. And do you know what's going on?
No.
Like, if you had a gun held to your head right now, and I said, unless you give me the top line plot points of episode 2 of season 3, what would they be? Now,
They don't want the judgment they got.
they don't want the
The
judgment
judgment they got. They got the wrong number in swirly thing that made them have
So
to
you
judge.
remember the raffle bit?
There was a raffle. Someone drew a raffle and they got the wrong judge, a kind judge, a liberal judge.
They got a liberal judge.
A judge who believed in the financial world.
They all believed in that. The judge who believed in a free market.
That's what I meant to say.
And a judge who clearly owed something to Chuck regarding his son.
Something to do with his medical career.
His medical career of his son. Okay, well that was the first 1 minute. Yeah, so what do you think happened in the rest of the episode?
So then I think...
Because I think passing it through the filter of your brain is quite useful.
I think Chuck and his wife are two despicable people.
Chuck and his wife, Wendy.
Wendy has gone to
Come closer.
Wendy's gone to the next level. Wendy, weirdy, beardy,
Well, can I just say-
psychotherapist, sadist, dominatrix.
Psycho-sadist. She's a psycho-sadist. Okay, yeah, there was that really weird scene where she was sort of helping her husband to, or suggesting to her husband
Roger.
to get another judge, a good judge.
A judge that would judge.
Yeah, well, she was the one. She
Axel.
was the one suggesting that she manipulated her. So what I don't understand is,
Here we
is
go. We
is
might be here
she-
sometime.
Is she coaching Axe to do him in,
Or is she coaching
or is she
him
coaching to do Axe
Axel
in?
in?
Axel.
Axel.
Is it Axel? Maybe that's his name.
Axel Handel.
Axel Handel.
Isn't that what it's called?
Axel Handel. What are you talking about?
Axel Handel.
I don't know what.
Look it up.
Anyway, okay, so
Look it up.
So
What's
Wendy,
it called? Axel.
Axe Capital.
Axe Capital.
It's not Axel Handel. That's what you get in a car.
I tell you what, we are the only two people in the world that treat billions like it's a comedy.
Cameron says he can handle my Axel. Mark's turn to get it this week. He's doing you. Doing you from. Oh, right, okay. I did get a bagel in the end, actually. Thank you for asking. Yes, I did, Claire. Anyway, so what's going on? So they've so they got the judge they didn't want. There's a big worry. They get the judge out of the box, the bagel
I'd just
box.
like to say that was very confusing when the scene began with a tombola.
It was strange.
We were like,
But
why
it's
have we
clearly-
suddenly got a tombola on the
It's
desk?
clearly an archaic thing that they do in the law firms.
You're right, Kiki.
You're right there, Kiki. Kiki.
Obviously an emergency.
Kiki, we're just explaining what we know of billions.
Oh, you don't know anything.
There you go.
Did you come back
They've
and
all
say to
gone.
them, what did you just say?
You don't know anything about it.
How do you know we don't know anything about
When
it?
you watch it, you're like, what's going on? That's a Diet Coke.
They've all gone and
They're
we're
all
waiting for some
finished.
more to arrive.
Did you hear that? Because whenever you watch it, you're always saying what's going on.
So how would you describe Axe's personality at the moment? I mean, he's basically disallowed from trading.
Right.
He's got the
Okay.
fidgets. He's got
This
the
is
fidgets.
what I
do you
do
think
not-
he's got the fidgets?
Listen to me. He's always got the fidget. He's fidgety. He's got ADHD.
Do you think he's itchy?
He's itchy
he's
and
got
he's
an itch.
fidgety. But listen, this is what I don't understand. And if there's anyone in the financial world out there that can explain this to me, he has done this big dramatic thing. Everyone's had
Where
to
he's
talk him
shorted a
into
stop.
no,
No.
where he has recused his
Recluse.
license.
He hasn't recused anything. He's been instructed not to trade.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he was given.
If he trades,
was
he'll
giv-
be sent to prison.
No. Only because he's revoked his license.
Revoked his license with his Axel handle.
So he's revoked his license because he had that choice, right?
Yeah, but it was
listen,
not really a
so
choice.
It was. He'll only go to prison if he trades having revoked his license.
He'll implicate
But this
himself.
is what I don't understand, right? He has got his knickers in the most almighty twist. Because of course he's born to trade. It's what he's done. It's what he's.
He does.
It's what his lice blood is about. Is
Lice
to trade.
blood. His lice. You're thinking of why he's itching. It's what
It's
his
his
lice
in
blood
his
is.
life's blood
Yeah, to trade.
to trade. So,
It's like chopping his
how
arms off.
come
Yeah.
he's not allowed in the office, he gets followed around with a phone, how come he doesn't get just some emoji secret code going with Taylor, who's running the business for him? So say he just does, I don't know, a puking emoji, that could be the sign, sell. And then he is trading, nobody knows, nobody's going to catch him. The
But-
puke emoji could mean sell, sell, sell.
If he's seen to be trading,
Yeah,
he
but
will implicate
how are they going to
him.
know he's trading if he just sends a puke emoji to Taylor?
Well, because the money that Taylor will be trading with will be money of his in Axel
Yeah, but
Capital.
she's trading
Axel,
now.
Axel,
She's
Axe
just
Capital.
bought. She's just bought
Yeah,
sugar.
but she's trading-
She's just bought sugar
But there's a
pipes.
difference between her trading the money of Axe Capital that she now runs. He's basically getting money from elsewhere to trade himself. He's gone to all these other
It's
millionaires.
happening again. I
He's
don't know
gone
what
to
you
all
mean.
these other billionaires to ask for money
Why
to give
was
to
he
him so he
looking
can
at the
trade.
cars
Because he
with
was
the billionaires?
because he was wanting to chat with other billionaires to get money.
You are saying that like you know
I'm
the
not.
bloody
I do
answer.
know that. Okay.
Why was he chatting to billionaires
Can we
about
just take
cars?
a step back? Just take a step back. I liked in this episode the way in which they started to give us an insight into how the ordinary people, the housekeeper, for example, their lives are being changed by these
Yeah, but that
incredibly
was so
rich.
obvious. It was a bit crowbar.
Well, it was a bit crowbar.
Oh, now I'm all alone in Nicaragua. It was just didn't work.
Okay, did it not?
No, I just thought it was crass.
She was very smiley.
And that music at the beginning.
Oh
It's
my
like, what are
god!
they
Two
doing?
awful things that they
Who's
did.
that?
They had music with lyrics, which makes you think that they're trying to say something. Do you remember that awful BBC
What
show
are they
we saw?
reacting to? Somebody just said what we react.
Billions episode
Episode
3, 2, season
series
3.
3.
Oh, okay. So you didn't like the kind of the common touch of the common people. Oh! Could someone get
Pizza!
pizza? Someone get the pizza.
Here are Hicks.
Axe Capital.
Capital.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, okay, Wendy Rhodes. Is she the baddie in the entire
Well,
thing?
you know what was good about tonight's episode? I had a knot of fear in my stomach all night that she was going to start spanking Hutchface again. Her husband's name.
Chuck.
Hutch.
Chuck.
Chuck.
I've just said it. Chuck.
I was worried. I had a knot of anxiety in my stomach thinking, we're going to get to that bit where she spanks him.
There was no spanking.
And thank God there wasn't any, but I wish I'd
But
known.
there was a very funny scene where one of the guys implicated in the shorting of the stock, who's one of Axe's henchmen, got out of the pool and stood naked.
Oh, and then he's bum.
Oh, with smaller change.
Smaller change. Sorry, we're just
Hang
getting
on.
a pizza.
Oh yeah, I tell you what. Oh no,
Yeah.
hang on. Hold the fork.
Okay, just 1 second. We're just getting his pizza.
How much do we need?
We'll give him a tip as well. So, yeah. So for anyone that's just joined us, we are reviewing, well, having a very good try at reviewing, episode 2 of series 3. No, it's not a golden doodle. It's a, what is it? Cockapoo. It's a cockapoo. Yeah, I hate the bondage scenes as well. They just make me feel physically sick. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Amy Aya. You love my hair? Oh my God, thank you.
So where were we?
So you were just trying to explain something. You were trying to pretend you knew what had gone on.
Yeah, so anyway, so I quite like the fact that the CIA are running around trying to kind of piece together the bits of the thing that Axe has done wrong.
CIA.
CIA?
Where are the CIA?
Well, whatever the people are. The
Who?
Yeah, the formal guy who's a
Oh,
Calvinist.
the Calvinist, yeah.
So they're running around trying to piece together the case against Axel Handel, and Axel Rock.
Hutch is running around getting more and more illegal by the second.
Hutch,
He's
Chuck.
a despicable
Who's
Chuck.
Hutch?
He's a despicable
You're
person.
thinking of Starsky
he
and
started
Hutch.
off all like, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to do this.
Do you
I'm-"
remember him when he played Homer Simpson in the live-action film
No.
of The Simpsons? I keep thinking he's The Simpsons. Anyway, so what I liked about the end of this episode,
Hi, Julian and
spoiler
Jane.
alert coming. Who are Julian and Jane?
Don't know. They said,
Hello,
will
Julian
you say
and
hello
Jane.
to Julian and Jane before they go?
I like the fact that at the end, Axe is becoming Taylor's hedge.
Axe is becoming Taylor's hedge.
Do you know what that means?
Oh, Mark, shut up. You know I don't know what that means.
Think about what it might mean.
He's hiding
Axe.
behind her hedge.
Axe.
And trading.
Axe.
He's hedging. He's hiding behind her hedge so he can trade. I go back to my earlier point. Why doesn't he just have an emoji?
Why a
Secret.
puking emoji?
Well, it doesn't have to be a puke. It could be a poo emoji. It could be anything. It could be a thumbs up. Sell,
Because
sell.
prior
thumbs
to them
down.
having that agreement, they weren't having any negotiation about that.
But she, right, correct me if I'm wrong. She is in his company. The big one's for you, Alex. She's
Yes.
in his.
Where are the fizzy drinks? There,
Oh,
there.
my dad one.
Yeah, can
You
you
have
give
to
me
share
one as
one
well?
with Bella because Daddy wants one.
Okay, we might have to wrap this up quite quickly because the teenagers are coming down.
That's all right.
Egg from the Easter egg.
Oh, brilliant! Eat it.
Oh,
No, I don't.
not just before pizza.
So yes, axe is Taylor's hedge. What does that mean?
Does anyone know what Taylor's hedge is?
So Taylor is hedging the
Hiding?
money of axe capital.
Well,
No,
okay,
hedging.
right. Obviously,
Hedging
I
is
don't understand what hedging means.
Well, what do you think hedging might mean?
Hiding behind.
Hedging your bets. You're effectively sort of leveraging one amount of money and you're safeguarding it by hedging your bets by playing with other money. So what Taylor's going to do is she's running his company, but she's going to use the
Hedging
the 2 billion that he's raised elsewhere to trade illegally. He's asked her to handle that money. She's going to handle that money and she's going to look at it and see the failures and successes within it and go, oh yeah, okay, based on that, I'm going to do this for axe.
What does he mean? What does it all mean?
Anyway, on that note, enjoy your pizzas, girls. Is that sufficient?
What am I drinking? What in there? Kiki.
No idea what's going on, but you two crack me up. This is a really serious review of Billions,
then.
episode 3. No, 2, season 3. That's mine.
Go on, let's have a bit of pizza.
This is what people in Wall Street do.
They haven't cut it.
Oh, for
Oh my
God's sake.
God.
Okay.
They haven't. They haven't cut marks.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Do you ever do this? Do you get your partner to buy the pizza? No, it's
No,
right,
no,
darling.
this is really annoying what you're doing.
And then you say, I don't want any pizza, and then you have some.
Not only is it annoying, but it's kind of like, where's the thingy?
It's in a drawer.
All right. Well, come on then. Tell the viewers what you got from it.
So, what I got from it today, again, the person that I really, really loved was Mike.
Who's Mike? Who's Mike?
Who's the man that used to have the terrible cocaine problem?
Wags.
That's not Wags.
This is Wags.
Wow, you're making it up.
Wags.
Wags? Does anyone else watch this show? Is his name Wags? The one that got that tattoo on his bum?
Yeah, his right-hand man. I like the way he was looking at Axe and understood why he had to come back in, even though he knew it was disastrous for him.
He always understands everything.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
he's
I
in
like
love
about
with the
it.
axe.
I think he's got a man crush. Yes.
Oh, it's Wags.
No, it's Wags. It's just typing.
Oh.
It is Wags.
Who's Mike?
There's no Mike. There is not a Mike. Zoe, I've no clue anymore. This is like one of those conversations you have on Loose Women full of innuendos.
I swear to God.
I can't believe I'm now part
On my
of an
children's
innuendo
life, I
chat.
thought his name was Mike.
Sweetheart, you
Sure,
are
his
having
name
an
is Wags.
absolute brain
That is
seizure.
a very bizarre...
Wags. He's called...
Wags? How
Yeah,
could I
typo.
have missed that
So,
his name...
So Darren boy, is his name Wags?
How could I have missed a name like Wags? That
Misty,
isn't-
Misty, is Billions big in America? Or is it just us lot that get it? He's called Wags. It's Wags. I'm called Mark, and the character is called Wags. Jesus, I think...
Well, anyway, my point is, I thought Wags, again, was brilliant today.
Right.
I love that he's still this maniac. I'm wanting to know...
It's Wags, Wags, Wags.
Okay, Wags. I still don't believe it. I'm going to go and have a look over there, because it's just...
Oh, for God's sake,
How
get
would
your
I
head
have not
round it.
remembered a name like Wags?
Well, just get on with it. What do you think of Wags?
I just think he's brilliant. I think his character's brilliant. And because he went into such... And I understand everything he says. He doesn't speak in riddles. He's clear, he's concise,
You
he's
know there's
great
a book of his sayings somewhere. You can get a book of his sayings.
of his character.
Yeah, look, a book of his sayings.
Oh, I'd love that.
You know, you can get like you can get a book of Yoda's kind of words of wisdom.
And that is what I do love about the show. Even though I don't understand a lot of it, I love how brilliant all these people's brains are, aren't they? They're all just like... And anyone that's ever
Look,
slightly
he's
lower...
called Mike Wags Wagner.
Everyone's having a laugh now.
Well, you thought he was called Mike.
Oh.
Let's give him another eye.
I told you it was called Mike.
I think this season, Damien Lewis looks much healthier.
You keep saying that.
No, he really
say
does.
that a lot. I think
he has, as Izzy said earlier, he has a very defined sort of, what are these bits called?
He's got a
What
terrible...
are these called? What are those called?
Well, on men they're called laughter lines, on women they're called marionette lines, like a puppet. There you go.
What, these bits?
Jowls.
Not these bits.
All right, can you stop pointing out my flaws?
Anyway. Smile lines.
Thank you.
I think he looks very well. I tell you what, I think not trading suits him and he doesn't know that.
Maybe it's all the prostitutes that suit him.
Possibly. What do you think
What's
of his
going
wife?
on with the wife?
What is going on with the wife?
That is very odd what is going on with the wife.
What did she say in the
Don't forget, well, she did the whole thing about, it was very embarrassing about that. She's trying to get back to her
Oh, yeah,
roots.
he landed the kids at
But-
baseball via the helicopter.
What we saw was an utter ruthlessness, again, with the woman who was watching the football. So here's the thing, here's
What
the
woman?
conundrum.
Oh, the other woman. She was talking to another woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the conundrum. Is she evilly after all his money? Or was she always, because I will never
I think she
forget
was
the first
always after
episode
his
when
money.
she
We've had this
took
discussion
that
before.
wife to one side, whose husband had died in the Twin Towers, and was complaining about how much money she was, and she took her to one side and she put her finger practically on her chest, and she said, and she was brutal with her, you get this, you get that, and you'll be cut off completely, and she had 2 small children.
I agree. I think she's
So
always
is she
had
going
her
to
eye on
that
money.
and she's going to get all his money? Or is she going, because she fascinates me, because then she can be so soft. Like today she was mortified because the helicopter dropped off her kids.
Yeah.
And is she wanting to get back to her roots, or is she wanting to clean him out, wipe
I
him out?
think what they're trying to do slowly is reveal to us that the women are far more callous, cold and sinister than all the men. The psychoanalyst,
Yeah, she's brutal.
the wife, and unfortunately Taylor.
It's actually when
I
in
think
any
those
books I
three
ever
are
read,
gonna
I
be-
always love books. I always love stories where the female protagonist is deeply evil.
What do you think of Taylor this time?
Well, Taylor's gone bonkers, hasn't they? Because we can't call her he or she because she's
But what have they become?
They have become a psychopath.
Do you think?
Yes.
I
How
thought
can
she
it-
was. They were.
That's
autistic.
Izzy, by the way, off shot. It's all right.
Are they autistic?
No.
No.
No, no.
I thought
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
why
she
they-
is.
Yeah,
No, she's
that's why-
Asperger's. Yeah, I think
that's
she's
So
why-
she said
Asperger's.
that? Is that in her character?
I'm pretty sure that's been
That's why
said.
they're like,
Yeah, I think she's
the way their
Asperger's.
eyes move. Like,
Well, there's something clearly very robotic. I mean, do you want me to tell you what I think is going to happen later in the
What?
series? I think she's going to be revealed to be AI.
God,
I
it's
do.
getting ridiculous. You're being
That
silly
he's a
now.
billionaire who's put all of his revenue into the tech of the ultimate person to run
You
his
know what
company.
this problem is? He can't understand what the hell's going on, so he's making it up.
No, not. This would make it even more complicated.
Guys, we think you're incredible that you've listened to this pile of old junk. As
Anyway,
you know, all,
I'm
our,
really looking
other,
forward to episode
all our
3.
other reviews are very articulate, eloquent, informed, and on point. So please check those out on our channel and don't judge us by this.
Okay.
Okay?
So we look forward to sharing with you episode 3
I don't
of
know.
season 3
Yes.
with who's the main character?
Dave.
Dave.
Oh, Axel Handel.
Axel Handel and Michael Taylor, who?
Wax.
Wax.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button
Hit the subscribe
and the bell
button.
for
Yeah,
the
and the bell.
notifications.
And the bell. Bye.
Bye.